President Joe Biden faces mounting challenges. His approval ratings are sinking. Inflation is soaring. The war in Ukraine drags on. Whispers of discontent echo through Washington. Some wonder if Biden can finish his term. Others speculate about a potential resignation. The rumors are persistent. They suggest Biden might step down before 2024. This would pave the way for Vice President Kamala Harris. She would become the first woman president. It's a scenario that's both thrilling and terrifying for Democrats. Biden's team vehemently denies these claims. They insist he's fit and ready to serve. But the speculation won't die. It's fueled by Biden's age and occasional gaffes. He's already the oldest president in US history. By 2024, he'll be 82. Some worry about his stamina. Others question his mental acuity. These concerns aren't new, but they're growing louder. The White House is fighting back. They're showcasing Biden's energy and determination, but doubts linger. The political landscape is shifting. Democrats are nervous. Republicans are emboldened. The future of the presidency hangs in the balance, and all eyes are on Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. President Biden's Independence Day message was more than a celebration. It was a political statement, a chance to reassure the nation, to project strength and unity. Biden stood before the American people. He spoke of resilience and hope. But his words carried extra weight this year. The speech was carefully crafted, every word scrutinized. Biden needed to inspire confidence, to quell doubts about his leadership. He spoke of economic progress, of America's standing in the world, but beneath the surface, tensions simmered. The political stakes were high. Biden's message was one of optimism. He praised American values, celebrated the nation's diversity, but he also acknowledged challenges. The ongoing fight against COVID-19, the struggle for racial justice, the threat of climate change. His words were meant to unite, to bridge divides in a fractured nation, but the speech also had another purpose: to silence critics questioning his fitness. Biden's delivery was closely watched. Every pause, every gesture analyzed. The pressure was immense. The future of his presidency could hinge on moments like these. And as the fireworks faded, the political implications of his words lingered in the air. Section 5. Democratic leaders' strategies to protect party agenda. Democratic leaders are in crisis mode. They're working overtime to protect the party's agenda. Nancy Pelosi is rallying House Democrats. Chuck Schumer is maneuvering in the Senate. Their goal: to pass key legislation before midterms, to give Biden wins he desperately needs. But it's not just about legislation. It's about messaging, about controlling the narrative. Democratic strategists are working round the clock. They're crafting talking points, prepping surrogates, trying to shift focus from Biden's struggles to policy successes. Former President Obama is playing a role too. He's making calls, offering advice, using his influence to unite the party. His message is clear: a rally around Biden, but also be prepared for change. It's a delicate balancing act. The party is also focusing on the future, on grooming the next generation of leaders, on preparing for all scenarios, including a post-Biden era. It's a strategy of hope and hedging, of loyalty and pragmatism. The Democratic leadership is walking a tightrope, and the whole nation is watching. Section 6. Biden's re-election commitment and Trump's critique. Despite the rumors, Biden remains committed. He insists he'll run again in 2024. His team is already planning. Fundraising has begun. Strategy sessions are underway. Biden is determined to prove doubters wrong, to show he's fit for another term. But the road ahead is rocky. Biden faces criticism from all sides. Republicans are relentless in their attacks. They question his mental fitness, his policy decisions, his leadership.
And leading the charge is Donald Trump. The former president is vocal in his critique. Trump calls Biden weak, incompetent, a threat to American greatness. His words resonate with his base. They fuel Republican opposition. They keep the pressure on Biden, and they complicate the political landscape. Trump's shadow looms large over 2024.
Biden's team is fighting back. They're highlighting his accomplishments, his experience, his steady leadership. They're painting Trump as a threat to democracy, as a relic of a divisive past. The battle lines are drawn. The 2024 campaign has already begun, even if it's not official yet. Section 7. The importance of Biden's upcoming public appearances. Every public appearance is now crucial for Biden. Each speech, each interview, each press conference, they're all opportunities to prove his critics wrong, to reassure his supporters, to shape the narrative. The pressure is enormous. Biden's team is planning carefully. They're choosing venues strategically, crafting messages meticulously. Every word matters. Every gesture is significant. They know the stakes. One misstep could be disastrous. One strong performance could change everything. Upcoming events are circled on calendars. The State of the Union address, international summits, campaign rallies, each is a test. A chance to silence doubters, to energize the base, to remind America why they chose him. But it's not just about Biden. It's about the future of the Democratic Party, about the direction of the country. These appearances could determine whether Biden leads the ticket in 2024, or whether he passes the torch to Harris or someone else. The political world watches with bated breath. Section 8. Uncertainty in political future and Harris's potential ascension. The political future is shrouded in uncertainty. Will Biden serve out his term? Will he run again? Or will Harris ascend to the presidency? These questions dominate Washington discussions. They shape political strategies, they influence policy decisions.
Harris finds herself in a unique position. She must be ready to step up. But she can't appear too eager. She must support Biden fully, while also preparing for her own potential presidency. It's a delicate balance, one that requires political skill and personal restraint.
The possibility of Harris becoming president is historic. She would be the first woman, the first person of color, to hold the highest office. It would be a transformative moment for America. But it would also bring challenges, resistance, scrutiny unlike anything she's faced before. As Washington speculates, the rest of America watches, some with hope, others with concern. The uncertainty is palpable. It affects everything from policy debates to international relations. The next few months could reshape American politics, and Kamala Harris could be at the center of it all. Section 9. The role of public opinion in shaping political narratives. Public opinion is a powerful force in American politics. It can make or break presidencies, shape policy decisions, determine electoral outcomes. And right now, public opinion is in flux. Views on Biden, Harris, and the Democratic Party are shifting. Polls show a mixed picture. Biden's approval ratings are low, but so are Harris's. The public is frustrated with inflation, with political gridlock, with perceived lack of progress, but they're also wary of alternatives, of returning to Trump-era policies.
Media plays a crucial role in shaping these opinions. Every news story, every analysis, every pundit's comment, they all contribute to the narrative. Some paint Biden as struggling, others highlight his achievements. The battle for public perception is fierce.
Social media adds another layer of complexity. It amplifies voices, spreads rumors, creates echo chambers. It can turn minor gaffes into major controversies, or elevate fringe ideas to mainstream discourse. In this environment, controlling the narrative is harder than ever, for Biden, for Harris, for everyone in Washington. Section 10. The impact on international relations and global perception. The uncertainty in American politics doesn't stop at the border. It ripples across the globe. Allies are watching closely. Adversaries are looking for weakness. The stability of American leadership matters to the world. Biden has worked to restore America's global standing, to rebuild alliances, to reassert American leadership on issues like climate change. But questions about his future complicate these efforts. They create doubt, uncertainty. In diplomatic circles, whispers of change are constant.
Harris's potential ascension is viewed differently around the world. Some see it as a sign of American progress. Others worry about inexperience in global affairs. Every international trip, every diplomatic meeting takes on new significance. The world is preparing for all possibilities.
As America grapples with its political future, the global order hangs in the balance. Trade deals, security arrangements, climate accords, all could be affected. The next few months won't just shape American politics. They could reshape the world. And everyone from Beijing to Brussels is paying close attention.